Hello YouTube, B3 here, back another kicking graphic novel trade review. Sorry, you could tell my throat's kind of scratchy, so I'm going to be chugging Sprite through this whole thing. Just so I can speak. Otherwise, I can't speak at all. This morning, I couldn't talk, period. But yeah, today we're doing a fun book, Green Lantern New Guardians, Volume 1, The Ring Bearer, which was the Green Lantern team book that was out at the beginning of the New 52. It's got one lantern from each corps. It's pretty cool. I'm going to read you the back after a little sip of Sprite. Okay. Kyle Rayner, Green Lantern of Earth, receives 6 power rings with no idea who sent them, but that doesn't matter to the furious representatives of the other Lantern Corps, who show up looking to separate Kyle from his new acquisitions. As the true reason behind the ring's deflection becomes clear, will 7 very different individuals be able to put aside their differences and become the new guardians the universe truly needs, or will billions pay the price? 7 Lanterns embark on one deadly mission, becoming the new Guardians for a brand new DC universe under the guidance of writer Tony Bernard and artist Tyler Kirkham. In Green Lantern New Guardians, The Ring Bearer collects issues 1 through 7. I got this from Amazon because I couldn't find it anywhere else. Not a bad little book. It seems a little rushed at the beginning, but to be honest, it's not bad, especially since we have the histories of all these characters in other books. So it starts off just giving a quick recap of Kyle Rayner's history, with Ganthet giving him the ring. Just very, very quick recap. And then all these rings start leaving Corps members. Like a Sinestro Corps ring leaves a Sinestro Corps member, Red Lantern ring leaves the Red Lantern member, etc. And Kyle Rayner's helping people in his city. And then all these rings show up, and they're like, yo, Kyle, we're rings. We've come to be bearers. But members of the other corps have been sent to recover these stolen rings, quote-unquote stolen. Like Fatality goes to get the violet one. Arkilo goes to get the yellow one. Blaze comes to get the red. Indigo 2, also known as Monk, comes to get the one for Compassion. Kyle was already wearing a green. Saint Walker comes to get the blue. And then an orange one shows up, but no one follows after it. Because they assume, oh, there's only one orange ring, which is Larfleeze. So Larfleeze is either dead or stranded somewhere because he doesn't have his ring. No one can chase after that one. Which I feel like isn't entirely correct, because I seem to remember Larfleeze bathing in a sea of orange rings in the back of Agent Orange, which I believe we've already reviewed, when he was telling a story about Glomulus, right? But then again, this is the New 52, and lots of stuff was written out of continuity, so who knows. But Saint Walker listens to Kyle and believes him that the rings aren't stolen, so he and Kyle fly to Oa, but Saint Walker stays off the planet because only Green Lanterns are allowed on Oa now. And the Guardians are trying to beat the shit out of Kyle Rayner, and he's like, what, you guys lobotomized Ganthet, you took away all his emotions without his consent. And then all the rings fly into Kyle's fingers, and they kind of drive him a little crazy for a bit. And he becomes this. It's not a White Lantern, that comes later. But this kind of weird multi-lantern. It's not bad looking. I've seen worse. It's not bad looking design. He's kind of fighting the Guardians. And then after all the rings are destroyed, except the green and the orange, the Guardians try to take his green ring, but they can't access it for some reason. And the rest of the new Guardians are attacking the planet, trying to get their rings back. Sorry. And then it turns out the orange ring wasn't an orange ring at all, but it was Glomulus disguised as a ring, because he's a construct, so he can disguise himself as basically whatever he wants. Then Agent Orange shows up, and it's pretty crazy. Like, he seems to be the one that formed these Guardians, kind of. Real crazy stuff. And he kind of like sends them to go fucking destroy this giant ship the size of a solar system that his guardian found. And it's full of beings from the Vega system that have been recreated. And in the sun lives a being called the Archangel. And the fucking Archangel protects them all, but he's here in this universe. Apparently he used to be in this universe, got kicked out of this universe, recreated the Vega system in the universe he was stuck in, and then came back to destroy Larfleeze and also destroy the Vega system and replace it with his ideal Vega system. And the New Guardians can't beat him. He's way too strong for all of them. Even after Bleez gets her reason returned to her in the Blood Lake of Yazamalt, which also happened in the Red Lantern book. We will also be reviewing all of Red Lanterns, by the way. I'm only missing 2 volumes, and I have 1 ordered, so. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. Archangel Invictus kicks their asses, and he's like, if you want to prove you're good people and that all these lives deserve to be saved, then you're going to go kill Larfleeze for me. And that's where it leaves off. But it's pretty cool. I mean, another really cool thing happens. I've always wondered how Arkilo got his tongue back. I've always wondered how Arkilo got his tongue back. And this is the book where it happens. I've never looked it up. But Saint Walker is doing his hope healing thing, and it grows his tongue back and shows him an image of Sinestro and all this stuff. Arkilo idolizes Sinestro, worships him even. It was pretty cool. I mean, we got lots of good stuff going on in this book. Lots of great fights. Arkilo even almost calls Saint Walker his friend. Bleez is fighting with him. Lots of crazy stuff going down. You can see him starting to become a unit. But yeah, it's not a bad little book. You know, it could have been better. It did feel kind of rushed, but it's not bad. So, Green Lantern New Guardians, Volume 1, The Ring Bearer, Tony Bernard, Tyler Kirkram, Bat. Not bad stuff. Not bad stuff. I've always wanted to read this, and I'm happy I have it. And I have many other volumes as well. I'll be doing Volume 2 later. But next time, we will be doing Superman Volume 5, Hopes and Fears. A much newer book, so stick around for that. So that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out the cool links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, etc. Follow us on Patreon, all that junk. So that's it. Thank you all once again, and I'll see you all later.